Hi, good morning everybody. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you're still exercising as well. Today we're going to do a little bit of resistance work onto our main fracture points. So we're going to do a bit of work onto our back. We're going to do a bit of work onto our wrists, and we're going to do some work onto our hips as well. Now what you'll need for this is a towel. Yeah, a kitchen towel or a bathroom towel. Nothing too big though, don't go as big as something like a bath sheet, okay? But a bath towel or a kitchen towel would be ideal for it. Probably a kitchen towel is the best as well, okay? Now you're going to need a chair as well. You can do some of it stood up, but some of it you are going to have to do sat down for me, okay? So get yourself a nice chair available as well. Now remember, everything is clear around you, so you've got nothing that you could actually fall upon. And what I want you to make sure you also do is make sure you've got some water available. Stop if you feel you need to. Yeah. Warm up first, cool down afterwards, as always. Yeah. Okay, let's do it then. So I've got my chair here and I'm going to sit myself down. I've got my towel here. First thing I'm going to do is just lay that towel across my lap. Yeah. So I've sort of gathered it up. Show you it. Just an all bog standard kitchen towel. Look, just gather it up and just lay it across my lap. Okay, it doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be too folded up and tight. Okay, we're sitting in the front third of our chair. So if this is the back of my chair, what I've done is I've hipped walked forward into the front third. Yeah. If I show you that sideways on, my chair is here. Okay, so my back is against it. What I'm going to do is sit tall and I'm going to bottom walk to the front third of my chair. My feet are flat on the floor. My knees are in line with my hips and my heels are in line with my knees. The first move we're going to do is be pulling it back. Now what I want you to do is just have a look at the motion here. So I'm pulling my arm back like this and coming forward. Yes? We come sideways, from sideways to frontways for you as well, so that you can see what we're doing from this side. All right? So we've got that towel lying across our lap. What I'm going to do is just scoop it up underneath. I've got a bit of looseness there, yeah? What I want you to do is just pull apart and release. That's the first move, yeah? Just pull apart and release. Good job. Okay, from there we're going to pull it apart and then we're going to pull it in towards our belly button. Keeping the elbows tucked in and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Come forward and release. Yes, I put that little bit of slack back in. Pull apart, pull in towards you, come forward and release. Lovely job. And again, pull apart, pull in towards you, come forward and release. So we're going to do 5 more of those, yeah? Pull apart, pull in, nice and tall still, coming forward and release. Excellent. Last 4, squeezing in towards you, coming forward and release. So here we're feeling it between our shoulder blades, yeah? So we're working into our upper back. Lovely job. Come forward and release. And again, pull apart, squeeze in, come forward and release. 2 more of those. Lovely. Now what I'll do in a second is I'll show you an option for grip if you have any problems with your hands. All right, so any arthritis or any problems with your hand, that's your last one. Rest it down. What you can do is just gather it into your hands, so crunch it into like a ball so you can get a bit of a better grip. See? Yeah, you don't have to hold it like that. So go with where you're comfortable. Lovely, how was that? Hopefully you felt that into your upper back. Next thing we're going to do again is lie across and put our knees together, but not totally together. Put the hands there and then take the feet apart. I want you to just squeeze apart and just let that come through your legs slightly. Come back in, put that little bit of slack in there. Squeeze apart, come back in. Lovely. So a little bit of movement into our outer thighs. Now we're not going to feel a huge amount with this. Ideally we'd want a resistance band. So if you do have a resistance band, then you can use that and that'll give you a bit more movement, a bit more resistance. But this should help a little bit, okay? Squeezing apart and releasing, putting that little bit of slack back in. And again, excellent. Now just throughout all of this, make sure you're sitting nice and tall for me, okay? So posture is good, posture's strong all the time. 2 more of those for me. Lovely. And the last one. And release. Lovely job. Okay, from there, we're just going to scrunch it up. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to place it between our knees. Now, knees are in line with our heels, knees are in line with our hips, yeah? We've got that there, and you might want to just hold it, but just like this, yeah? We're not going to hold it too tight. So what we're going to do, between our knee joints, is just squeeze the knees together and release. And you should feel this into your inner thighs. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just building strength around these hips. It's one of our main fracture points in the body. So if we were to trip or fall, these are one of the points that we might, are most likely to actually fracture our hips, our spine and our wrists. Wrists obviously being from the fact that what we do a lot of the time, if we do trip or fall, we put our hands out to stop ourselves. So we want to make sure they're nice and strong. And again, we're just squeezing and releasing, yeah? That's it. Just give me a couple more of those. And again, if you had a band, you could screw it up, but a towel's really good for this, or a pillow, because it gives you that bit of movement. A band tends to be a little bit too tight. Okay, 2 more for me. That's it. And the last one is there. Fantastic. Okay, have a little shake out of those legs. Let's do some work on our arms and our wrists. I did mention our wrists. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hold it like that. We're going to fold it so it's not neat, but it's like there. So we can put our hands on top of each other. Yeah? Put our hands around now. If that's too big for you to get your hands around, make it a smaller one. Yeah? In fact, you might find that's a little bit more comfortable. And this is why kitchen towel's probably better. All right. So I'm holding it there, sideways on. Look, I've got my elbows in line with my shoulders and I'm sitting nice and tall. Okay? First thing we're going to do is squeeze it. Yeah, so we're squeezing our hands. Then what I want you to do is twist and bring your elbows in together. So if you have a look at the twist, I'll show you here, but this is not how we do it. I'm twisting inwards like that. Yeah? So twisting in, bringing the wrists together, releasing and releasing that squeeze. Twist, squeeze in, release and release. Lovely. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little pull in as well if we can. So we squeeze it, we twist it and we try and pull the hands apart. Now you won't see a great deal of movement, if any, but you'll feel it. Release, release and release. Let me come in closer so you can see the movement, yeah? So I squeeze, I twist and I give a little pull. You can see there's just a little tiny bit of movement there, but not much. Release and release. Let's do one more like that. Squeeze, twist, pull, release and release. Now, change your hands over. So the other one goes on top and do it again. Squeeze, twist and pull. So we've got our upper hand doing the bulk of the work here for us, yeah? Release, release, release. Squeeze, twist, pull, release, release, release. One more. Squeeze, twist, pull, release, release, release. Lovely job. Okay, you can pop your towel away. Just pop it on the back of your chair out of the way, or pop it on a table or something out of the way for me. Have a look at my feet. What I'm going to do is put my toes together and put my heels out. My knees are together, but they're not scrunched together, okay? They're very close together, and keep them close together. Now, from there, what I want you to do is lift your toes up. Keep your heels down on the floor. Put your toes down, keep your heels where they are, and take the toes out. And again, lift. Brilliant. Come on in, and lift. Okay. That's it. All right. Hold it there a second. Now, so you can see this clearly, I'm just going to take my slippers off, right? So there I am, look. I've got my toes together, and I'm going to lift those toes up, keeping the heels down. Toes come down, heels stay where they are, I take knees stay where they are, take the toes out and I lift again. And this is strengthening into your ankle, okay? So we lift, we lower, we go out, we lift and we lower. Come on in, lift and lower. Now just do as many of these as you can up until about 8, okay? So if you can only manage 4 or 5, that's fine. It is a tough one, this one, and you will feel it in your ankles. Last one. Okay, take it out and lift. A lovely job. Just have a little march there, lifting those feet up and popping the toes down first and rolling through to your heels, just to loosen those ankles back off. One last one for you then. I want to work into our abdominals a little bit and into our lower back. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see, all right? And what I'm going to do, sitting in the front third of my chair, I'm sitting nice and tall. Yeah, and I'm going to keep that tall position. What I'm going to do is lean back towards the back of the chair, keeping my back nice and straight, and bring my hands along my knees and back up towards the knees, okay? So the hands come towards the thighs, and then we come forward. And we should feel this into the small of our back, okay? So coming back and up. Now, if we want to make it a little bit more difficult, as I come back, I keep the knee at 90 degrees and I lift one leg at a time. Coming forward and then the other one. Now, my Thursday afternoon group, I know you'll be used to this one. We do this quite often. To some of the rest of you, it'll be a new move. It's just helping to build the strength in our lower back. It's helping us to make sure we maintain good posture throughout, okay? Keep going with that for me. Give me another couple. One last one to finish. Come forward and release. Have a little shake out for me. Loosen those wrists off. Loosen those ankles off. Have a good shake. Deep breath in. Out and shake it off. Give yourself a round of applause. Great work as always, okay? So, some work you can do there. Put your warm up on first, put your cool down on the end. Stay safe, everybody. Stay well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.